It's not there. Why does it say up and coming? That's live. It's not up and coming. All technology for me is just not working properly. Okay, looks like I've got to cancel this one and try again. Oh no, it's working. It's working. People are coming in. I was just about to shut this down. Hello, hello, hello. I was just about to shut it down. That's my mouse and pad. Yeah, I was just about to shut it down because on my channel, it was telling me upcoming, like I'm about to go live, and I'm live. So yeah, I was just about to turn it off and start again. Hey there, Shivashki. Okay, Rhonda's here. I do believe that, I'll just go and check again, but I think that Maurice has made a payment. So if Maurice comes in, he's next up. Erica's also just telling me that she's made a payment, so I'll go and check that. I was supposed to have the iPad in front of me with all the text, which would be a lot easier because I can sit it right here in front of me. So I might go grab that as well. I've turned, Super Chat was supposed to be turned off. For some reason it's on. So I would prefer people that haven't been here before or haven't been here over the last week. The whole process has changed of what I do. I do prefer that you use PayPal, even if it's for a $5, a $6 Super Chat reading, which is a mini reading. I need you to pay that $6 via PayPal, not Super Chat. And if you're wanting a full reading, a proper detailed reading, they are $11.11 through PayPal. If you do not have PayPal and you have to use Super Chat, you will have to pay the $6 for the mini and the $7 for the mini and $14 for the detailed, simply because of the charges and the fees that they put on me for those readings. So it is far more beneficial to you guys to go across to PayPal if you want a full reading or a mini reading. As far as the free readings go, list will be made. There will only be 4 people on the free list. When I get to them, it's yes and no only, a couple of cards. And when I get to them, I've got Erica's paid reading at the moment. If Maurice joins us soon, which I'm assuming he will be next if he turns up. If he doesn't and somebody else pays. Anyway, the paid readings will take preference. Then when I get to the free readings, please be ready with your question. Do not go away. If they call you and you're not here, a next person will be added to the free list, okay? Now, these people I'm about to read out, bear with me, Erica. I've just got to get through the bits and bots with my station. Okay, so I was last online on Tuesday for me, Monday for some of you. It is now Friday here. So I didn't go live Wednesday or Thursday. I've had some drama going on in my own space, and I needed to step away. So anyway, if your name's on this list I'm about to call, you will not get a free reading today. This is to allow people that didn't have a reading to have a reading if I get to the free list. So Lazanne, Daisy, Virgo Queen, Divine Goddess, Rinta, Emily, City, Yella, Anucha, Anuch, and Silla TY. Okay, all of those people, you had a reading on Tuesday. This is my next day back. I know it's been 3 days, but sorry, and I know the weekend's coming. So yeah, all of those people on that list, I will not be doing a free reading on those people today. You're welcome to do a mini PayPal reading or mini using Super Chat. Unfortunately, I've had to put it to $7 for the Super Chat and $14 for the 10-minute reading. But so go to PayPal. Go to PayPal and pay $5 or $11.11 for a detailed reading, okay? So that's the drill. That's what's happening. So Ashley, can you please put together 4 people for the free list? Rhonda, we've got Erica with posting her question. Let me just go check the payments, please. Yeah, I know it's Thursday for a lot of you that are online right now. It's Friday for me, so I won't be back again till Monday unless something goes on, but I'll try and get here for Monday. Anyway, let me just check PayPal. Okay, I've got Erica's payment here, and then I've got Maurice actually paid. Oh no, Maurice didn't pay. I thought that it was an old message, so forget about Maurice and a payment. That payment, actually, he did get his reading. Okay, what's it say? This is for the last reading and for Wednesday coming up. Oh, that's right. I think Maurice paid a little payment, and he was going to pay me the extra for his reading. He's actually paid me for that, and also he wanted a reading on Wednesday. So yes, Maurice is getting a detailed reading. So he's paid for a detailed reading. And thank you, Maurice, if you're here. Thank you for that comment about enjoying my channel and everything. Let me just check the dates here, guys. Now, he paid... Okay, he paid $4 on that day and said he would make the difference paid. And then on that day he paid, and plus another. Anyway, we'll see what happens when Maurice comes in, because I wasn't on live on Wednesday or Thursday for me, but he's saying about Wednesday, which was yesterday, for him. Anyway, I'm getting confused, so let's get on to Erica's question. We'll see what happens if Maurice gets on. Okay. Oh, there he is there. So, there you are there. Now, what's happening? PayPal donation you sent for the a little for the last reading that you'd underpaid, plus you paid for another reading, yes? Okay, so thank you. Yes, Maurice, I do have the top-up donation. Thank you for your comments about my channel. And so you have a question coming up as well. So I've got 2 paid readings. I'm doing 2 detailed readings. Okay, so Erica, will your financial wish come true soon, or is everything blocked? We have another PayPal notification coming in again. James is here for his coffee cup reading. I'm actually going to start doing coffee cup readings for the star signs. I'm not going to do the star signs this week. I haven't had time, and I haven't had the, whatever you call it. My energy's been wrong, put it that way. I think the full moon, the retrograde, all of that stuff, I think it's really, really played havoc with my emotions, and being my star sign is a water sign. Okay, so let's get on to Erica. Erica, thank you so much for your donation. Now, Erica, I'll look at all about your financial situation, what's happening there. We'll look at your name twice, all about your financial situation for about 10 minutes. Then we'll do 2 free yes and no's because of your donation, the amount you paid. So think about 2 little questions you might want a yes and no tagged on the end, okay? And have that ready, please. Maurice, get your question ready as well, but I'm going to be about 15 minutes at the moment, guys, with this reading. So I'm setting this for your reading. Okay, so let's go and look at your financial situation. I'm going to use these because they're sitting close. Okay, and hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell so you know when I'm live or you see my new readings. Apologies to everybody that likes my yes and no's. They were supposed to go up at midnight my time today, and I've just done them now, so they are there. So while you're waiting, guys, go and watch a yes and no. See your questions. You could, if you like, look at last week's star signs, because they're still in place. The energy's still in place. It could be in place for a whole month. or whatever. So yeah, go and look at your star sign or whatever while I'm doing these paid readings, because I've got 3 in a row right now, guys. So the free list is closed at the moment. It's on standby. So Erica's financial situation, please. Erica's financial situation, please. I'm just deciding whether I like the feel of these or not, Rhonda. E-R-I-C-A. E-R-I-C-A. Your romantic situation is going to improve. You're going to be moving house, or you're going to be buying a house and things like that. There's absolutely no money cards that have come out for your reading, so I'm going to get my other poker deck as well. Like I said, I'm just feeling the energy of these cards to see whether I like them or not. Some idea you've had in place in your mind, Erica, or you and your partner, Lance. Some ideas, some projects that you want to work on. You're working together, which is beautiful. I keep bringing up about the wedding, a postponement on the wedding. So if you were planning on getting married in a certain year, there may be where you decide to bring it forward, but then when you bring it forward, circumstances cause you to push it backwards. So there's some sort of thing to do with joining together and having a wedding and all the rest of it. But the 2 of you are going to have some nice surprises coming in. Be prepared for a little bit of indecision between you and your partner of which way to go and what to choose. There is something where you want to go back in time and you want to live where you used to live, or you want to be going to this place where you used to go, and your partner or you, it's where they're sort of not too sure whether that's a good idea. But then we have movement in the way that you want. You're going to be very happy. You're going to feel like you're in the right place. But there's something that you're hanging on to from the past, or your partner is, that's kind of interfering with the journey moving forward. Then we got structure returning. You got the energies of a male in spirit that's around you and your partner right now. This person would have been very helpful with people, made snap business decisions. They usually were correct. This person's telling you about learning lessons of the heart and moving forward with that, not dragging around the past, making it ruin your future, but learning what you got out of that and taking the positives from that and going with that, Erica. You will be signing contracts. We've got contracts here. They're in your favor. This is 2 separate contracts. So this could be a money deal. It could also be something to do with Lance's divorce or childcare, child payments, or whatever that is. But you will be signing documents. You're learning something at the moment, though. You're going through a learning phase in regards to what you need to do. This could be a businessman helping you, not just somebody that's in spirit as well. The person in spirit, I feel like they probably died of a stroke or dementia, something to do with their head, maybe even an impact, a fall. It could have even been something they were alive and then bang, they're not here. Like it could have been some sort of incident. They're around you and your partner with your decisions right now. You're very analytical, Erica. You're looking at everything like with a fine-tooth comb and how it's going to work out. And you want to know, if I put $2 here, am I going to get $10 back, or am I going to chuck $2 in the bin? So you're very like, you need to know 100%, but nothing's sure. Nothing's sure. I am seeing an increase in your happiness. There's stability, there's working together. There's a little bit of conflict over here where you want something, he wants something else, and vice versa. There's a little bit of sadness and letting go of something from the past, but it's still there, and then taking on something new. But it's like you're doing it in reverse. You go into something new house, whatever, and then there's this going backwards and forwards to the old area. Maybe it's just normal stuff where you've got to go and clean that up and sell that and then move forward. But there is, I think, an emotional attachment to things. And it might not be you, it might be Lance. So let's just look with this deck as well. Let's just move them away. For Erica, you will be buying the house soon, so that's something you wanted, yes. Let's just see. Erica wants to know about financial situation. Are dreams going to come true for her and Lance with what they want to do? You've got 2 documents there. Something's going to take a year from now, or a year from when things started. So that thing you did at the courts last Thursday, I think it was, that could take a year from when things were put in, the paperwork was put in. It could take a year for that whole thing to be solved, but it looks like in your favour and Lance's favour as well. I don't know what this spirit energy is, but it's something to do with January, April and July. So it could be someone that died or was born during those times. It could be they're pointing out some special anniversary day for you, or the day a baby was born, or whatever. But yeah, they're trying to get you messages about learn from the past and move forward. Don't hold on to things that don't serve a purpose, you know. It's lucky, like in human nature, when we get angry or, you know, we get in that kind of hostility kind of feeling about things. It's lucky because generally speaking, most people, that feeling of anger or whatever, where you're like, about something, it doesn't stay, you know. Hopefully good things come and you can settle, because I'm feeling like there might be a kind of feeling. It's probably the ex and her drama and crap. Erica. See, now I use the cards I'm confident with, that I'm comfortable with, and I'm now getting the diamond cards. So there is a mixed match of feelings about which way to go with things. Again, there's something returning to the past, a childhood area, something like that. Could be good, could be not so good as well. Definitely need to learn something from a past mistake, you or Lance, or financial kind of things. This is like a win situation. You now have triple aces on the table, so that's very good energy. We'll just take the bottom ones now. You're going to be very happy. Okay, now I think this is talking about his divorce and his separation with her. This is an ongoing saga, but if the energies are 6 out of 10 around all of that, this happiness stuff sort of floods it out and starts to drown it away. This is showing not completely divorced, like she's there, like she's not gone. So I'm asking about your financial situation, but I'm being shown a lot of other stuff as well. 4s are everywhere. You've got double black 4s here and you've got double 4s up here. So there's someone screaming at you about 4 and learning and structure and making your plans. Go over things with a fine-tooth comb. Go over insurance policies. Go over the rules and regulations. Can you run a business from your house? Are you allowed to extend on this house? Are you allowed to go double-decker if you want to in the future? Look at all these rules and things in regards to movement and a house. But this here is like signing contract and marriage. This is beautiful. But then we've got this background crap that comes in on there. So let's just do tarots now. Dee's made a payment as well. I'll go and check these payments. I believe Maurice is up first with a detailed reading after this one. Erica, we've still got a minute to go on this reading, so please write your yes and no questions, your 2 questions. If you don't want to write them, that's fine, and just say I'll say this is question 1 and this is question 2, and we'll do some quick yes and no on that with a little bit of detail. And thank you so much for your donation again. I don't know what I'd do without these guys that donate all the time. You're keeping me putting fuel in my car, and my repair plus my registration unfortunately ended up being about $900 that I wasn't expecting. So this money is still going to the GoFund Betty and replace the money fund. All right, so let's get some tarot onto this. This is Erica's financial situation. Is she going to get the things she desires? Got the marriage card coming out. All your dreams coming true. You will have indecision about which way to go and what you want. It could be something as simple as, look, you've got the marriage cards and dreams coming true. 10 of diamonds, 10 of hearts. Beautiful energy. So yes, these things will happen. Some things are going to be delayed and take a while. You've definitely got the wedding stuff coming up. This here I feel is that it could be something simple like you like the house on this side of the road, he wants the house on that side of the road. It's in a similar area, but he doesn't like the bathroom in this place and you don't like the backyard in the other place. So it's sort of like trying to come to agreements, but it's fun. It's something, but you may have some heated times about it. Bottom of the deck, stuff going on underneath all of this. Victory and success. Having the need to have patience. And you've got the soulmate, the twin flames, and the family and all of that. I don't know how old you are, Erica, but there is possibility of pregnancy and stuff like that down the track as well. So that's what we have as far as that goes. It does look good. There are a few things up and down there, but it's looking pretty good there. I do see the interference from the ex quite a lot. Unfortunately, there's well, the good thing is there is a child, but unfortunately that child keeps the bond there. So, yeah. All right, so your two questions. Number one, is the ex-wife spying on me and Lance? Okay. Is the ex-wife spying on Erica and Lance? Is the ex-wife spying on Erica and Lance? Is the ex-wife spying on Erica and Lance? Yes, 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 yes. This also is where she assumed things as well. So she's trying to find out and investigate where you two are going to move to and what you're doing. I do feel she questions the child. Now, I don't know how old the child is and whether this child's old enough to have a proper conversation or not. But this would be somebody asking someone young. It can even be Lance's baby brother or baby sister or someone Lance that they were both friends with, and asking them, oh, did they go to blah blah blah, are they on holiday right now? You know, like, it's asking questions about what you guys are doing, what you are doing in financial circumstances. She could have someone professional looking into the financial circumstances. This over here is she's looking at Lance's responsibility around his child. So she's spying on what's going on, whether he's being a responsible parent. This is telling me somebody that is responsible, but also somebody very fun-loving and going places here and there. This thing in the middle here, this is where she's floating on lies or deception of some kind, or she's hiding in the background and trying to look at things. So any kind of social media, all of that, I would be creating a whole new account, only putting people that you want on there, get Lance to do the same thing, and then blocking her, blocking anyone associated with her that can be looking at your thing, and just making sure you put it on private. So if you've got Instagram or any kind of social media stuff, I'd be making a whole brand new thing, loading the pictures that you love, putting them there, and then just explaining to the people that you love and that you want there, that you feel that you're being invaded by her looking at your things, and there's just some stuff she doesn't need to know. But I'm going to give you a yes on that. She is kind of spying and watching what's going on. Sometimes she's doing it because of money, that she's trying to work out how to get more money. And I do feel that she might be asking questions of the child as well. Your second yes or no question, Erica. Will the ex-wife financially move on? Her name was Hannah, wasn't it? Will the ex-wife to Lance, will Lance's ex-wife finally financially move on? Will Lance's ex-wife finally move on financially from Lance and Erica? Will she finally be moving on? Yes and no. There's always going to be this attachment with the child, but I feel like once she has herself a man that has money, a house, whatever, once she's involved with somebody that can provide her the things she wants, she finally will do it, because this is yes, 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 yes. But we've got this here at the moment, and I feel this is truth and lies and stuff, and trying to get that extra $1,000, whatever. So I feel like she's going to bleed things, try and get more. But I feel like eventually she will move on, and she'll have somebody by her side where she doesn't need Lance. You know, it's like she'll find somebody that's got their own financial situation, and then she'll start getting into that. But for now, there'll always be a join because of the child until that child's a particular age. But with other things, and when you move house, things will get easier in regards to that. So that's what we got. Thanks again so much for your donation. Good luck with all of this situation you're going through. And just focus on the happy times, the happy things, and have enjoyment. And focus on the wedding that you guys are going to have, and a beautiful day outside or whatever. But many blessings to you and Lance, and I hope that you have a lot of love and happiness coming towards you. All right. So up next, Maurice was in the room. So Maurice, what are we doing for Maurice? What happened with Maurice? Wow, you got 96.67. Oh my God. Well done. What do I see now for you after this? Okay, Rhonda, Maurice actually paid 2 days ago. So James will be, oh, you're just asking him to post a question. Okay, so this is a full reading because Maurice actually paid the extra money he owed Rhonda, and he paid more to get a detailed reading. So Maurice, with the amount that you paid, what I'm going to do is the 10-minute reading, and then I will pay, then I will do a yes and no like I just did for Erica. Okay, so think of 2 little mini yes and no's where I just pull out 6 of these and give you a yes and no and a bit of detail on that question. But let's look at where you're going now with your career. And congratulations so much. I'm glad, because I was sending you good vibes. I'm so glad that this all happened for you. Okay, so let's just set the clock again. I've just got to check something in case there is an invite. I don't think there is, but just in case. No, nothing there. Oh well, no need to be disappointed when you're expecting that you're going to be disappointed, right? Okay. Hopefully that person's very, very busy, so there's no time for anything. All right, let's get the clock going. Totally forgot that. And I forgot, I need to go and buy a lighter, candles, and timers. I want to use timers on the table, so in case I've forgotten to charge my watch. And did I forget to charge my watch? I think I did. Now that I'm saying that, I think I did. Here we go. Maurice's reading now. Show me, with Maurice's career path and moving forward, where now? I mean, wow, it looks like you're going to be headhunted, Maurice, with marks like that. Whoa. I used to get marks like that with mathematics and English when I was in high school. I unfortunately left high school in year 10 and didn't do year 11 and 12 to get my high school certificate. I always wondered what I would have got, you know, had I returned. I did return when I was 30-something, but then I had a bit of a post-traumatic stress thing from my mother's passing, and I couldn't go. I couldn't do it, and it took years to recuperate. But, yeah, congratulations, Maurice. So where's Maurice going now with his career path? What's the up and up? I can see it, up and up. M-A-U-R-I-C-E. You got a lot of work coming. M-A-U-R-I-C-E. Okay, so be prepared for a bit of a struggle. This is where you may be offered a bonus or a promotion. There may also be a bit of discontent coming from a female that you work with. So I feel that you're going to be offered something that she either is doing or she wanted. And so there could be a bit of gossip or anger or words traded between you and somebody else. But I do see that you're going to start to get more and more of somebody else's workload. It's almost like testing you out with some other sort of applications or job or whatever it is. The 8 of Diamonds and 8 of Clubs is very good energy around promotion and movement forward. It's good money. It's good income. It's like 80% of what you actually want. 80 to 90% of what you really want. And I do feel like there's a lot of writing going on. I'm seeing you in my head with a pen and a paper and write. And it's almost like you're going to study something else now to add to this. So it's like you're going to take on something else. Just be careful not to burn yourself out. This can be somebody that they've done really, really well, and then they start to burn out with what they're doing. So just be really careful that you're not burning out. It could be her that's burning out as well. If it's not a female and it's a male, this person would be... There's somebody that should be at home with the children or with the family. It's like something's going on in their world and they need to step away. So that could be another scenario that's going on, Maurice, that this person here can't do the job anymore for personal reasons and you come in. But you would be better than this person at the job, and they're not going to like it. So down here, I'm seeing 3 opportunities coming up. So you've got the stay where you are, with view of promotion and more duties. You've got something that you're very, very passionate about what you want to do. And it can be something like where you're wanting to move. You're wanting to move to a different state, different country. You're wanting to do whatever you've done somewhere else. So you've got that choice coming up as well. You've also got, again, something to do with going back to school, learning something else. So you may be actually going down a different track that's joined to what you're doing now because of this big result you got. I feel like there's going to be different opportunities start to come your way, Maurice. This energy up here, I feel like she's normally very giving, very helpful and all of that, but this is like somebody that's pissed off, that things didn't go the way they thought. And down here, this energy is somebody hardworking and fun. That it's like a trio of people here, you and some other guy and some girl, and the 3 of you work extremely well together, and you've all got these big ideas. Let's all get on a plane and go to Sydney, Australia, and let's work there for the next 12 months. And you could literally be doing that. Or let's go to New York and work, or let's go to Europe and work. So I feel like there's opportunities to go and travel, and I do feel that by July you're going to know something about where you want to go. But it's something to do with something you've been always passionate about, something you want to do, Maurice. This is looking very, very good. But I won't lie, this energy up here looks like you're going to get a bit lost with some things, and you're going to be a bit, oh, this person's saying this about me, or I put all this hard work in and this person's pulling it down. So do be prepared for a bit of gossip, a bit of sort of chitty chatter going on. Just step away from that energy. Don't worry about it. I do feel there may be people jealous about what you end up getting. But down here, this is you on the whole road, something new. So if you were planning on going to a different state or a different country even, it does look like it's about to happen. You've got triple jacks. If you had one more jack, if you have a knight come out right now, it's like something that's going to happen really quickly. So this could take like a year or at least 7 months with the double sevens. It could be about 7 months before you're feeling this way, but there's a lot of hard work ahead here. There will be a lot of payoff though. So let's see what else we get for Maurice and his new journey. You need to be patient. That just dropped out, so I'll leave that out. Maurice and his journey forward after getting these brilliant marks on his test. I hope I'm right with everybody that asks me about tests, you know, when I say that they're going to pass, it's going to change their life, because I feel like this is life-changing. It's not going to happen quickly, and that's why the patience card has fell out. So this stuff I'm telling you is probably a little bit off at the moment. What I suggest, Maurice, make sure that every time I've read for you, that you save the reading and go back over the last 3 or 4 readings that I gave you and see what I said and what sort of stuff is happening. Because sometimes what I'm reading today might happen in 3 months. Okay, but you've definitely got offers there. In between all of this, you've got something to do with somebody that's pregnant and having baby, maybe 2 people, pregnancy, and baby girl sitting here. Okay, you're obviously meant to have all of these. And as I just speaking about pregnancy, you've got cards that represent somebody having a baby. And a wedding coming up. So the wedding cards and the baby could be a new invitation to business for you. Oh, I'm getting weird pains at the moment, guys. Hang on. I'm just going to have a drink. Let's put this over here. Got my butterfly cup today. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's for your energy, Maurice, or... I just feel like someone's sitting on my chest at the moment. Okay, Maurice and the career and moving forward. There's some stuff you just don't need to know yet because it's not ready. Something's not ready. There's some things with the moon energy you're just not ready, and you're not ready, they're not ready, and then it will come. There's new friendships developing, new circle of people, where you used to go and have a drink on a Friday afternoon, if that's something you did, or a coffee or whatever you did. You might be now incorporated into some sort of new group of people. This is working alongside of people and friendships and love and all of that sort of thing. I'm not going to read that upside down. Page of Cups, I feel this is you. You might have fleeting moments of being interested in something, and then you might think, oh, I'm not sure whether this is a solid offer or not. Bottom of the deck for you. Yeah, we got the commitment card. So remember I said that I feel that you're going to get some sort of promotion or some sort of new offer. There's someone pissed off about it. See the female sitting at the front here? She's left out. She's pushed out. And you're getting it. She might even say things like, oh, that person's got the hots for him. That's why he got the job, or stuff like that. It's like a jealousy feeling. I'm not reading anything upside down. It's because I dropped cards and I've put them back wrong. I'll have to sort them out. I think the top ones I put back. I've put them back upside down. Yeah. Okay. So what we've got now is eventually signing new contracts, but you're going to have to walk away from something. You got the walking away. It's walking away from a negative energy kind of thing, or it's you holding somebody else's hand and saying, let's just go. Let's go and start our own business. Let's just go and get this thing happening. Because this is like a new plan that you got. But some things you don't need to know just now with this moon energy. Over here, you need to also stand up for yourself. I got these marks. This is higher than what this person got. And I've worked long and hard. I deserve this right now. So you need to be heard here. You've got 7s everywhere. 7s are about movement. Moving area, moving house, moving job, movement. So you might be traveling, or your job might involve where you've got to go to different locations. But I feel like you're going to end up moving to a different location. Anyway, we'll do yes and no to finish off here. Just think of a yes and no question in your mind, Maurice, and then just post a yes and no question that I'll do separately with the other cards. Yes and no for Maurice. Wishes will be fulfilled. Think before you speak. So yeah, with this, if there's some sort of sticky situation or uncomfortableness or somebody accusing or whatever, think before you speak to anyone about it. Just make sure you got all your facts correct, and then just come through with and stand there strong and present your case. And bottom of the deck, you've got new job, new house, things look good. So congratulations again are there for you. Now, I'll just do these for a quick yes and no to finish this off. And thank you so much for paying that extra cash and also paying for your reading today. Thank you so much, guys. All the people supporting the channel, just being here. Thank you. Oh, Joanna's here. Hi, Joanna. I didn't know if you'd turn up. I didn't know if you're feeling up to it. Glad to see you here. Joanna and Rhonda, I love all my moderators, but Joanna is like a daughter to me. I feel like she's a daughter on the other side of the world, and Rhonda is like my baby sister. I say baby sister because I'm older than her. I don't know how by much, but yeah, I'm older than her. So Joanna's my sister, and Joanna's my daughter from another mother. And if I win the big lottery, I'm buying plane tickets for both of you and getting you here. Or I might come to you guys. It sounds pretty nice where Joanna lives in the Caribbean. Woo! Maybe we're all going to the Caribbean on Betty. Okay, so Maurice, do you see you winning the lottery? I want to win the lottery. See, I'm just talking about the lottery and you said it. Maybe you're going to win it. Will Maurice win big money on the lottery? Because you could win the lottery and win $5. So will Maurice win big money on the lottery one day? All the cards that flipped over were surprise and money, but it was only a 4. Bottom of the deck was a 10. So I'd have to say that there's going to be some sporadic wins here and there, but down the end, you may hit the jackpot one day. So let's just see again. Will Maurice be winning some big money? Will Maurice win a big lottery one day? Hopefully this is yes. No, yes, no, yes. Oh, there's going to be a couple of times where you're really disappointed and you don't win anything. It could be a run of time where you don't win anything, but 10's got something to do with when you win. So it could be 10 months away, 10 days away. It could be 10 million. So every time it's 10 million, or if it's held on the 10th of the month, I would be betting, and number 20 because you've got 2 10s. Eventually, yes, you will win a certain amount of money that's nice money, and then you may win something quite big. It might be a few thousand, or it might be 100,000, it might even be $1 million. If you do, please come back to my channel and help me out. Yeah, that'd be great. All right, so thank you, Maurice, for your donation, and good luck with everything. It sounds like you don't need it. It sounds like it's going to be really, really good. Okay, so what do we got? We got the cup of coffee reading for James. Let me just check my PayPal for these donations that have come through. And guys, if you do want to pay, just be sure that you're watching a live reading. I've had people lately, they've been paying thinking I'm live, and it's actually a recording, because I didn't go live on Wednesday or Thursday. I just couldn't do it. I got all ready to do it, and I just needed time for me, and I needed to think about things and just go. So yeah, I apologize if you did want me here the other day. There's James' coffee cup reading. There is Dee's reading, that's a full one, no question. And also Jita is having a coffee cup reading. Coffee cup reading is a mini reading, Jita. Because it can buy you, that money can buy you a cup of coffee and a donut or something. Here in Australia, that money would buy you a large coffee and half of a cookie or something. You wouldn't be able to get anything with it. Or a small coffee and a donut. So unless you go to a place where they do donuts for free with the coffee. There is a couple of places here. What they do is every day they say coffee and a free piece of this cake. What I found out is that cake at this particular place, what they were doing, I think they got shut down. They would get the cake, they would ice the cake, they would put it in display. It would sit there for 5 to 6 days. If nobody bought it, they'd take it out the back, they'd take all the icing off, they'd re-ice it, put it back in the window, and then they would sell it with the coffee at half price. If it still didn't sell, they would re-ice it again, so you could be eating the free coffee, could be the free cake could be 2 weeks old. So they were giving away 2-week-old cake, and somebody bought a cake from that place for their child's birthday. It looked all beautiful on the outside. They cut into it to give people pieces of the cake, and the whole thing inside was green and rotten. And I think after that happened, the place got investigated and got shut down, and I think pretty much they went bust everywhere around the place. I've seen a couple of them still in business, but yeah, I was horrified when I found out. So my suggestion, if you're buying cakes from something like that, buy a sponge, because you can't keep a sponge. A sponge cake goes off too quick. But anyway, let's get to James's reading. I have a tentative plans with Olivia to give her a massage. Talking about massage and everything, I'm getting hot. I've got the heater going, and if I turn it off, I'll get too cold. So I'll just take my jacket off. Whew. See my muscles, guys? Been going to the gym. I have tentative plans with Olivia to give her a massage Saturday. How do you see this playing out? Well, is it a massage or a massage? Let's have a look. Thank you, James. Oh, I've got to set the clock for the mini reading so that I don't go for too long. Okay, so here we go. How will James's massage on Olivia go? She's a massage therapist, isn't she? Is she one as well? I know you said Patty's trained and certified in that, but isn't Olivia a therapist of some kind as well? How will the massage go between James and Olivia? How will that session go? I can see things going off in my head because I can see her face in my head, that beautiful brunette woman. How will things go with Olivia during this massage? Whoa. I don't know why this black energy come out here. Have you been getting the vibe or not getting the vibe that she wants to have more than just a friendship or whatever? Because this is almost like someone putting a wall up. Very, very tense. It could be you fearing something, like wanting to say something, not too sure. This is like someone shocked with someone telling them something. So let's just get some tarot onto this for you. It can just represent pain, that she's got pain here and there and you help to relieve the pain from a 6 or an 8 down to a 2, and she's quite surprised at how well the massage went. But I'm just wondering whether you're thinking of her in a way that, is she a client laying on the bed and you're doing therapy? Or is she a friend and there's another feeling going on? Because if that's the case, I'm feeling like this could create something uncomfortable. So we'll just see. Because it's a very personal thing. Even if you're having therapy or whatever, this person's, you're laying there. I don't know if you get her to, just be in her underwear with a blanket or just her underpants or something. It's very personal when you've got a male doing that to a female or a female vice versa. It's the same when a female's doing it on a female, but it's not as, I don't know. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. What's going to go down between Olivia and James with this massage? You're going to create balance back. You're going to help her feel balanced as far as the actual therapy session goes. All right. If you stick to the rules of what it is, it's a massage. She's coming there for the therapy. She might want to see how you do the massage, how it feels, if you can help her with some ache and pain she's got. She may actually talk to you. This is another way of seeing it. She may talk to you about some guy that did something wrong to her. So she might reveal something, because this over here, I wanted to see whether this was good or bad energy. This surprise here is good energy. So this card here, I feel like it's Hierophant, which is old school, traditional. So doing traditional massage for healing and all of that. But also it could be her starting to talk about that she feels disappointed sometimes about her love life, or if she used to be married before, like how it didn't work out. But I feel like you might find out some sort of secrets here, James. While she's having the massage, she might decide to tell you something. This over here is that there's going to be a good outcome. But I don't know why you've got all marriage cards here, and this is like a divorce card here. So I was wondering whether this is her telling you something about her past, or whether this is an uncomfortable feeling. But these cards are telling me, no, it's not about an uncomfortable feeling. She's talking about, she might even talk about a guy she used to be with, and he's contacted her, and she's asking your advice. What do you reckon? Should I go out with him? And for you, you'll be thinking, oh, I was kind of thinking about us having a relationship, and she's talking about maybe going out with this guy. I think all in all, it's going to work out well. I was worried that this surprise energy was negative. Like she's like, don't even think like that. That makes me uncomfortable. But I don't know. I think that she might reveal something to you and you're a little bit shocked about it and think, oh, so that's how she feels, or that's what she's thinking. But at the end of it, you've got balance, you've got Hierophant, and then you've got this happiness card here. So she may invite you to something, to join together and do more of this. Her do a massage on you, or go to something together. So yeah, because this is usually anger or pain. And being that you're doing a massage, I'm thinking pain. And yes, I know, my buzz is going off. Anyway, that's it for your mini reading. Thank you for the donation. We'll just quickly do 2 of these. Yes or no, James? Just think of something in your mind. Yes or no for James? Yes or no, James? What have we got up next after James? I think Rhonda may have gone, has she? I was scrolled way back. Yeah, professional and see how things go, James. I think that's why the Hierophant is there. You're there to perform a service and do your best thing you can. If she says, oh, that's really hurting there, pay attention to whatever. And I know you know your job, so I'm not telling you how to do your job. But yeah, I feel like just be careful with the signals, be careful. But she may reveal something about her past, and it may be something about violence. She may have an injury or a scar that you notice, and then you find out that someone bashed her up, or someone stuck her with a knife or something, you know what I mean? Like or a car accident, or yeah, so she may reveal something about something horrible. Yeah. Yes or no for James? Top and bottom. Maybe there will be some... I just said she might tell you, oh, this guy from my past, he contacted me, and she might telling you how shit it was when they were together, and she's asking your advice. What do you think as a guy? Should I go and just have a cup of coffee and get to know? And if you feel that it's the wrong thing for her to do, regardless of how you feel about her, just say, no, look, I don't think you should go back down there. You did your thing with him. It didn't work out. Just don't even go there. So there may be something to do with a reunion that's talked about. And also she's talking about, like, it could be lead to something to do with a new job and stuff like that as well. She might talk about plans of you 2 teaming together, or how that wouldn't work. I don't know if she's aware of Patty and Patty's aware of her, but if they are, she may talk about that. If you say, oh, Patty's getting this thing together, and I was thinking about teaming up with her, and she might say to you, oh, no, I don't think you should do that. Anyway, okay, thank you, James. And I'll see you again. I should be back on Monday. Sorry to everyone that turned up yesterday or the day before. I needed some me time, and I I wouldn't have been any good for readings, put it that way. You know, I just really wouldn't have been any good for readings. I definitely wouldn't have been on camera the last 2 days. All right, so D. D is a full reading, is it? Full reading for D. D, I just started the new job yesterday. How does my new boss feel about me? I'm really unsure if I have made a bad or a good impression on her so far. Full reading, please. Okay, D, I'm just going to have a quick drink and eat this snack. Hopefully you're okay with that, because I need to get some sustenance into me. Yeah, Rhonda had a conference call thing going on at 9 p.m. her time, which was 11 a.m. my time, so she would be on that call now for half an hour. I don't know if she's coming back. I don't know how long that thing was going for. And at the moment, I feel okay to stay online. And I do need to be earning some money to pay for that bloody car. Oh my God, I can't believe how much I had to pay on that bloody car. I was telling someone the other day, I've hated that car from the moment I bought it. I bought it brand new. It wasn't the car I wanted. If I'd gone with the car I wanted, I probably would have had a different car by now because I didn't pay as much money. D, I'm just eating something and then I'll have a look. How's everybody going with the retrograde and the full moon? Oh my God. I've had good feelings, good emotions, and then you can see one little thing or hear one little thing and you just go, pew. And as far as technology goes, this wasn't working properly. When I went to do my video thing this morning, all of the little timestamp things were missing and they were there last time I used it. I'm thinking, what the hell? Where's it gone? And then a game thing that I've got, it's not working. It's decided not to work. But I was told that the Mercury retrograde interferes with technology and plans and can cause arguments and stuff. How long have we got this Mercury retrograde anyway? Everybody's talking about drama, Joanna. Yeah. How long are we in this Mercury bullshit? Oh my God, June the 3rd. I don't know if I can cope with that. Hey Joanna, how about you, me and Rhonda and anybody that wants to come, how about we all get on a plane somewhere, go to some cave where there's all food and water enough for till that date, and then we come out of the cave and go back home. I feel like running away sometimes. Oh, yesterday I felt like just packing a bag and taking off. I didn't know where I was going to go or whatever, but I just went, boo, you know, and it just came from nowhere. I mean, something did happen, but it sort of came from nowhere where I just went, woo. And I thought, this is Mercury retrograde. Calm down, drink your chamomile tea, hum, meditate, and calm the hell down. But yeah, with the help of Rhonda, Joanna, and a walk in the sunshine, and a bit of meditation and incense, I felt good again. So anyway, here we go. D, you started the new job. You want to see what the impression is and whether you've made a good decision. What are we saying here, Joanna? Said, oh my God, did they say that? Don't go in underneath any rocks or in caves. And I suggested let's run off and go in some cave somewhere. Knowing our luck, if we went in a cave, the cave would collapse. If I was going to go to the beach yesterday and go and go on the rocks and stuff and sit there and meditate in the sunshine because it was beautiful yesterday. And something stopped me doing that. And now you saying that, I bet you if I did it, I bet you I would have slipped or hurt myself on the rocks or something like that. But yeah, I think that it's interfering with people and their connections to their family or their loved ones or their boss, whatever. Like Dee's asking, she's not sure if she made a good or a bad impression with the new boss. I'm sure you made a good impression, and she knows, your boss knows that you're new. So they have allowances for stuff-ups, basically. But let's set the clock for your reading, and thank you for your donation, Dee. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to focus on your name that's on Pal Talk. I won't say it here unless you're okay with me saying the name that's on Pal Talk. Pal Talk. PayPal. Pal Talk is something... I haven't used Pal Talk since 2002 or something, 20 years ago. Why the hell would I say Pal Talk? Maybe people I know on Pal Talk, there's somebody on there. Wow. And I wouldn't know who that was because I knew like 100 people or something on Pal Talk. I used to do readings on Pal Talk. I used to go in music rooms. Anyway, enough about that. On PayPal, I'm going to focus on your name, Dee, in my mind, the name that's on PayPal. How did first day at work and moving forward, how's things going to go? Pal Talk, I don't know if it exists anymore or not. 20 years ago, I used to love now I'm going to say PayPal. Pal Talk. PayPal didn't exist when I was on Pal Talk. And it was me and a group of friends, and we were all like, we had different gifts, and all of us were on camera, and all of us were on microphone, and people would come into our room, and they didn't pay back then. It was just, we worked with things like murder, suicide, missing people, all of that sort of stuff. And there was even people that were in police or ambulance or rescue, and they would, we would say to them, oh, we feel like blah, 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 it was really exciting. But there was other things like family rooms and music rooms. Let me just start this again. I'll just give you an extra couple of minutes because I'm talking about something else. Okay, so this is looking very, very good. You are disheartened, you're worried. Although this is a king, this is the boss. Okay, so the boss sees that you could eventually make a lot of money for her, and that you would do very well down the track. In the back of her mind, she's a little bit worried about the emotions that you have, that you could get emotional about something, and if you make a little mistake, because this is somebody making a little bit of mistake or saying the wrong thing, she does have a little concern about how you react to certain situations. I don't know what kind of job it is that you're doing, but let's say you're working with children, and then something goes down with a child, and then the people that have worked there forever, they know the process, but you didn't know the process. So she understands that, but she was a little bit concerned with how you react to something, that you take something to heart. So if she said to you, look, today this was good, but this here wasn't, she can see on your face that you're like, oh, and that your shoulders go down. So go to work, put the shoulders back, go in with confidence. You'll learn, you'll progress, but she can see that there is potential there. She can see potential. She's looking at the 10 of diamonds, best thing for money and business. It's all going to go well. You made the right decision. This is your hesitation here. This is you sort of like, it's not what I thought it was going to be. Did I do well with her? Did I impress her? Is she worried about me? Does she not like me? This is just all floating around in your head. But we got 2 kings, we got the 10s, we got the 8s. Everything's going to start to feel secure and settle down. The 8s actually mean like if you go and join a new church, when you first go, you can either walk into the church and feel like you belong there, and the music's great, the atmosphere's great, the people are beautiful, or you can walk in there and feel like you're not welcome. So this is where you feel like this is your family, and you go to work and these people are all looking out for each other. They're all trying to support each other. Responsibilities that you're going to be given, you're going to be very, very good at them. I don't know if you work at night as well, or there's some sort of down the track where you would be working at night, but you've got a nighttime symbol here. You've also got a romantic thing going on. So I don't know if you were told at work that it's strictly business and romantic stuff is not to happen at work. Some businesses have that kind of rule, other businesses just turn a blind eye, and other businesses participate in it themselves. But anyway, there could be a romantic connection through this job down the track. But you're definitely feeling more settled, more happy. But there is, like I said, there's concern about emotions. So if you're a kind of person that, oh my God, I just dropped the cup on the floor, I broke it. You broke the cup. Go and buy another one. Clean it up, put it in the bin, go back to what you're doing. Don't, oh my God, don't get all freaked out about what happened. Just treat the situation. If you don't know what you got to do, go and ask somebody that's worked there and say, look, I'm new here. Is this the way I do this? And if they go, yeah, that's good. If they say, no, you got to do whatever, and write things down to remind you. Like, I'm hopeless. I've got to write things down. So write things down to remind you what you got to do next. I remember when I went into a new job and I was shitting myself. I was a grown woman. I was going to be working with little kids, and these were children aged between 11 and 16. And I tell you what, working with the 16-year-olds and the 15-year-olds was a nightmare. It was scary. But working with the 11-year-olds and the 12-year-olds, and a lot of little ones came in as well, they all called me Miss. They thought I was a teacher. And I was teaching them things. And the first month I went there, I didn't want to work there anymore. I thought, I can't work there. I don't want to work there. And it ended up, I worked there until the funding dried up. And if the funding didn't dry up, I'd still be out there. So the government funding stopped, and the job was no more. I don't know what happened to those kids. My daughter knows some of them. She said that some of them got married, some of them are gay, some of them went on to be big business people. All right. So how will this job go? Follow the rules and stick to the plan. The Hierophant is usually about a marriage or a commitment. So I feel you need to commit yourself to this. There are going to be days where you feel like this didn't feel right. I want something better. Did I make the right choice? I should move on. Maybe I should have took that other job. There are going to be days where you feel like that. And there are going to be days where there's opportunities and you might consider going somewhere else. Also, we've got working hard, making the money. There will be some ups and downs. Your cards are very up and down about this job. So there's going to be days where you feel very confident. There's going to be days where you're very challenged. On the challenging days, do it at your own pace, and then know that next day it's a different day, and start again. Down the bottom, we've got this rescuing kind of thing going on. So I feel like somebody might hold your hand to help you out. The buzzer's going. And then we got, you will be victorious. So you will be victorious. You need to focus on what your intuition's telling you about certain things as well, and trust in your own intuition. But not if your intuition, if you feel like a negative thing, that's not your intuition, that's your fear. That's fear. So I do see a lot of things to do with fear and stuff being up in your own head. But as far as the bosses go, I feel like if you dedicate to this, you could be very good at this, and there could be an opportunity comes with it. You did have a card that means travel and nighttime as well. So thank you for the donation. We'll just quickly do these. Just think of a yes and no in your mind there, Dee. And then we got a mini reading for Gita. Don't worry about that you're going to mess things up, because when you stress about it, especially we're in a retrograde right now, and things could go wrong, just put it into perspective of what happened and what you felt you did wrong. And then if it was something like you're supposed to do a certain procedure in a certain way, and you did step number 4 first and you did step number 1 fourth, don't worry about it. Just say, oh, I knew I had to do this and this, and I did them the wrong way around. And they will say, you're new here, calm down, it's okay. When you go into a new job, it doesn't even matter if you're in a high-end position. They know that you've got experience elsewhere, but they also know that you're new to where you are. So don't get too stressed about it. All right, so yes or no, just think about it in your mind, Dee, and thank you again for your donation. It goes to my GoFundMe card. Time to take a chance, so you need to keep plodding along. Somebody's got news, baby girl. Don't know if that makes any sense to you. Baby girl also can be, this is a time of new growth for you. The baby is growing and forming. The job is growing for you. And take action, don't wait. So if you did feel you did something wrong at work, that you did it the wrong way, or you said the wrong thing, or you hurt somebody's feelings or whatever, don't sit around and think about it and come and ask a question, oh, what's such and such going to do about this? Go straight to the source and say, look, when we had that conversation, I did feel that maybe I said the wrong thing there. It wasn't my intention. Or I did something wrong today. I think that I stuffed up with this. And just say, it won't happen again. I just need a little bit more guidance here. But yeah, take action, don't wait. Baby girl, bottom of the deck is stop limiting yourself and don't play things safe. So if you've got ideas and things you want to do, Dee, you need to be doing them. You need to reach out, reach for the stars and do what it is you want to do. Have confidence in yourself. You got this job because they knew that you were right for the job. So believe in what they believe in. They believed in you. You need to believe in yourself. Okay, thank you again for the donation. Jita mini reading. I'm just going to have a quick drink. How are you going, Joanna? Are you okay? Everything okay? And when will you be going back to your home? I'm sure your mum is missing you terribly. I know if you were here in my home and you went somewhere, I know I miss my daughter every day. You know, I wake up and I look at her bedroom sometimes, and she's been gone for over a year, and I just sometimes think, oh, I miss, I wish she was here. But, we got to spread our wings and grow and move forward. No worries, Dee. Good luck with work. Just take it easy. You're just new there. And you watch. Everything will sort itself out. There may be an opportunity coming for you as well. And there may be an overseas or an interstate thing. Jita mini reading. Will you get a job offer from credit union company? Had third round of the interview. Ooh, let's hope that we get like Maurice. I told Maurice he'd do good, and he did. 96.67 on his test results. Oh my God. It's like our big happy family in here. I'm so happy when somebody comes back and tells me I'm pregnant, or I had the baby girl, or I got the job, or, like when I see these positive things, I love it. Okay, so will Jita get the job offer from the credit union company? Will Jita get the credit union job? Will Jita get an offer for the job at the credit union? That's a definite yes. 2 jacks is a job opportunity. 3 jacks is securing the deal. And you said you've had third stage interview. This is the job working. Now, the thing I do have to mention here is the work you're expected to do in this job, it's coming up as an 8 to 7, which is an uneven ratio. You want it the other way around, where the work is 7 and the money is 8. So if you take this job, if you do this job, I'm going to give you a yes that you're getting the job. But what I see here is there may be either where you give too much to the job, but you're not going to get paid that extra. So just do your job. Or they're expecting you to do, let's say, 8 hours a day, but the pay is more like 7 hours a day. So what I'm thinking there is if you get the job, which I'm feeling you will, it looks like you will stay there, but then there's another opportunity to go somewhere else. So, but what I'm thinking with this is they'll say that you have this lunch break and this break, but you don't get paid for them. So you'd work 8 hours, you'll be at the office or whatever, 8 hours at the bank, at the credit union, but you're only getting 7 hours pay because they will not pay you on your breaks. Some jobs pay you during your break, other jobs don't. And they expect you to work that extra time if you want that extra money. So yeah, I'm seeing something like that with the money. It's good money, but it's slightly down to what it should be. So let's look at Jeeta and this upcoming job of hers. Think of a yes and no question that you might have another question, Jeeta, in your mind. We'll do the yes and no cards. We'll get 2 of them for you. Thank you for your mini donation. Yeah, I like how the jobs, it's a bit sneaky though. Jobs nowadays, when you apply, I know when my daughter was applying for different jobs, they asked her what she wanted to get paid. And I thought, what kind of question is that? You go to the job, they usually tell you this is the pay. And so we had to look up with her experience and how many years she'd been in practice, what was the average, the smallest and the highest pay. And I told her to go for the middle, but she didn't. She went for the lower pay. And I said, why did you do that? Most people would say they want the highest amount or at least midway. And she said, no, I wanted to get the job and I thought they won't hire me if I asked for the... So she ended up getting the job, and guess what they did? They actually gave her the higher pay. So they gave her what she was supposed to be entitled to and bonuses. So that was great. But she doesn't work that job anymore because of other circumstances. This is telling me yes about the job, but you got some sort of personal issue coming in to your question. So I'm just going to reshuffle because this looks like some sort of personal matter going on in your world, Jeeta. It could be something to do with a parent or a loved one or something like that. But this is the boss. This is a yes. This is all about your skills and things from the past. It's like a family community kind of thing. I just don't know why the 3 of Swords is here, because the 3 of Swords is disappointment. It's betrayal. It's, it doesn't make sense with this kind of reading. So let's see. You do have the soulmate card there in the middle as well. So your cards are trying to tell you something of a personal nature. So maybe the yes and no should be personal. I just want to get you top and bottom cards off here again just to see. Jeeta and the credit union job, please. Jeeta and the credit union job, please. Again, the same card. Yeah, you're going to get the job. This is you. You may have to learn something else. You may have to get a certificate or something. Or you may have to do something to have that job. But I do feel you're going to get the job. So just think of a yes and no. And we'll see if it comes out here. And then are we on to the free list now, Ashley? So we got Breesley, Ashley and Shavashki. I've got to write these people down. Joanna, go and do whatever you got to do, darling. Go and have something to eat, go to the restroom, whatever you got to do. And Ashley, can you please... who have we got first? Breezy. Is Breezy not here? Who is here waiting for the free list? Please just say, I'm here waiting for free, please. And if you want to do a donation in that, I suggest you do it now. I am getting a bit foggy, a bit tired. I don't know why. I've only been on an hour and 20 minutes, but I'm feeling a bit bizarre. I might go and check my sugar soon and see if it's very low like it was the other day. Wednesday I felt dreadful. and I just didn't come online, and I ended up testing my sugar in the afternoon. Oh, I think it was Tuesday actually. I was online, and then I tested my sugar, and it was so low, and I thought, no wonder I feel like that. So yes and no for Jita. Top and bottom cards, please. Okay, so if you get the job, don't just sit there and think that you're supposed to know everything. It's telling you to ask for help. Do what's right for all. You didn't get a yes or a no coming out for that other question that you asked, but the energy of the cards is really pointing at a yes. Bottom of the deck, go tell them the truth. So whatever the question was, I don't know if it was something about that personal matter that kept coming out in the cards, but thank you for your mini donation. Okay, so, oh, there they are. I was just looking for the blue cards for the freebie questions. I don't know if we should use these or these. We'll use these today, the Lenormand. Get the energies of the Lenormand cards. Okay, so on the free list, Breezy. Yeah, go and get some ice cream. You haven't eaten. You need to eat, Joanna. You're telling me I got to eat? Even when I'm upset or whatever, you need to eat. Please go eat. Harmony is here and been waiting for the list. So Breezy's not here? Oh, Breezy's here. Where's Breezy's question? Oh, it's up there. Okay, so Breezy on the free list. Will my love come back to me soon? And then Ashley. Breezy. Will Breezy's love come back? Will Breezy's love be coming back soon? Now, this is the free list. If you're new here, the free list is just the Lenormand deck I'm using today, top and bottom card, and a bit of explanation. If you'd like a mini reading with a bit more explanation, that is via PayPal. $5 US or $11.11 US will buy you a detailed reading. If you do want to use that super chat, it was supposed to be turned off. I turned it off this morning. I don't know why it's on, but if you do want to use that super chat, the super chats are 14 for a detailed reading and 7 for a mini reading, simply because of the fees. It was 6, but 6 is not enough to make up to $5 US in PayPal. I was working it out, and it needs to be 7. So 7 or 14 with super chat, and 5 or 11 via PayPal, and that's US dollars, guys, not Australian dollars. So will Breezy's love come back to her? There's your love. In time there could be some growth and movement forward. This is the 7 of Hearts, about moving towards something, change and things. We got the Tree of Growth. It's also to do with your mental, your thoughts and things like that. It can be through family and community that a connection will happen again. This usually means somebody that wants to be free and easy, but it normally means somebody that wants to be single and play the field and go on dates and something. So he could come back in that kind of way. Very masculine energy, this card. But yeah, he could come back in a way that, hey, let's be friends and let's hang out. There is a possibility of growth there though, Breezy. So I'm going to give you a yes on that. Your love potentially is coming back. But in what way? This is like a single kind of energy. But there is this, I feel like this is like, it takes a while for something to grow. So you might have to wait a little bit. But I do feel that's a yes for you, Breezy. And now, Ashley, you are a moderator. So we'll give you a tarot. And we'll give you the 2 of those. And we'll give you 1 of the yes and no's as well, just for helping out. So, Ashley, is something making me worry? I worry a lot. I'm unsure why. Well, if you're worrying, there's something odd. So it could be that you feel this worry, this anxious. I think you're talking about anxiousness. If you're on any kind of medications and things, Ashley, it could simply be that. If it's anything to do with career or study or family or love, it could be that you just overly worry. I'll just explain something. When you get things like an anxiety disorder, or you've got something like where you haven't been sleeping properly, sometimes with certain people and their body physical makeup, you know, if I have an anxiety thing hit me right now, if something happened, if I seen something, I heard something, the normal person will look at it and go, oh yeah, you know, and they might feel a little bit bothered by it, and then they move past it. For me, depending on what it's about, I could go on about it for a long time. And it could really make me go, if I'm all happy like this, I can come down. And then some days I'll sit there and go, I feel like crying, but I don't know why. I just feel this emotion, or I feel really angry and I want to go and punch something. Sometimes I know why, but other times I'm like, I don't know why. So anyway, let's have a look at it. Let's just get an energy card for you, Ashley, to see what you should be focusing on. Energy card for Ashley. What should she be focusing on? I'm going to cut the deck and take the one on the second pile. Cut the deck, take that one. That's for you, Ashley. Ashley wants to know, is this something that's making her feel worried? Is this something that she needs to know? Something that's making her worry? Okay, this is yes, because they're positive cards, but the actual cards are showing me about not knowing whether to apologize to somebody or something, or somebody wanting to apologize to you. So sometimes you worry about doing the wrong thing or saying the wrong thing, or what somebody meant by that. This over here, I don't know if that's your mum and you're worried about your mother, or you're worried about your auntie, or it's like a female card, like could you be worried about your own self, your physical well-being or something? Because this is usually somebody that's the caregiver. So she looks after people, she looks after the children, the home, the family, the husband. So you could be worrying about that sort of stuff as well. The energy you got was, it's time to make a new start. You got the Fool here. So you could be worried that people think you're foolish. You know how you ask me questions sometimes about, is it the medication, or is this really happening? Am I getting messages, or is it voices in my head? I think that sometimes you worry about what people think about you with that. And if people think negatively about you, they're not worth the effort anyway. You know, everybody has their journey and things that happen. And look at me, I see dead people, and I communicate and I do all of that sort of stuff. A lot of people would think this is all hocus pocus and crap. But yeah, I think that there is a few things there, Ashley. And one of these for you, just think of a yes or no in your mind, Ashley. Something you want to ask, don't post it, just think about it. And then we're on to the next ones on the free list. Mama B, welcome. Ashley's been, and Joanna's been handling the free list. I've got to write these people down. I've only just started them. I've been having some payments here. Just think of a question in your mind, Ashley, just a yes or no answer. It's in your favor. So that would be a positive yes. And plan a holiday. You need to take a break, basically. You need to go and take a break. Go and get a massage. Go and get your fingernails done, whatever. Go out, if you haven't got any money, go down to the beach or the park, wherever you live next to when the weather's good, and just do a meditation out underneath the sunshine, you know? Anyway, don't be too tough on yourself there. We all have these times, and don't forget it is retrograde. And if anything's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong now. If arguments are going to happen, they're going to happen now. So, all right, I'm just going to turn this heater off because I'm still getting really hot. And I need to eat something else again. I should have bought the grapes and cheese and stuff down. I might take a break in a minute and everybody take a break. I'll leave this going. I need to work out through Stream Elements how to put something that I'll be back soon or something so I don't shut the stream down. All right, I just wanted to eat a nut bar, and then I've got no snacks left in my room. Everything's gone. so that's crap. And I've got some tea here, which has gone cold, but it's chamomile, so it's okay. All right, what do we got, Joanna? Harmony. Okay, I need to write the list down. Okay, so the people that cannot have a reading today is Leanne, Daisy, Virgo Queen, Divine Goddess, Rinta, Emily, City, Yala, Anucha, and Scylla, TY. All of those had a reading the last time I was live. So if they wanted a reading, they'll have to do a super chat or a PayPal. Okay, so how many have I done since the last one? So we did Breezy was number 1. Breezy. And then we did Ashley. So that's all we've done so far. We've done 2 on the free list. That's fine. I'm only doing 10 now on a free list, so I feel like that's more than enough. 12 was just pushing it that little bit too far for me, especially if I'm doing paid readings as well. Hey there, Georgia. I'm not sure if there's spots left on the free list now. Yeah, so people, like if you really need something read, I suggest that it's only $5 US. Go to PayPal, pay $5 US. You'll jump the list and I'll have a look in a little bit of detail in a mini reading. If you've got $11 US to spare, go to PayPal again. If you want to use that super chat button, I need to be charging $6 for the mini readings. I was charging $5, but $5 is just not enough on the super chat button. So please, if you want to pay $5 US only for a mini reading, please pay it through PayPal. Otherwise, I have to charge $7 on the super chat button, and it's $14 for a detailed reading on the super chat button. And this is US dollars I'm talking about, not Australian dollars. Australian dollars is not enough once it does the charges and stuff. Okay. Okay, Harmony is up next. Okay, so let's write Harmony number 3. So there's 7 spots left. Ashley, who have we got? Who's in here for the free readings? And if anybody's disappeared, well, that's sort of like bad luck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it is the 20th on Friday. Oh, I just had a rush of a thought, Joanna. I thought about something just then that I'd rather not think about, and it gave me this feeling. I nearly wanted to say, that's it, I'm turning off now. It's amazing, like what Ashley just said, something makes her worry. What is it? I know what this is that's worrying me, but horrible feeling. Okay. Does Omar, the Capricorn, love Harmony, the Scorpio? Does Omar... I'm starting to get cold straight away. As soon as I turn that heater off, I'm getting cold. It was too hot with it on. Is Omar, this Capricorn... Does Omar the Capricorn love Harmony? This card here is where everybody loves them. Everybody wants them. But it's also the card of It sounds like your Omar person is one of these typical males that you got to pull something out of the person. You got to make them do it, make them say something, whatever. You got to really like pull it out of there. But this here is that over the time, yes, this person loves you. They'll love you. It'll grow and grow. Like he's your future husband. You're going to have kids, family, all of this sort of thing. And you got the 7 of Hearts, which is the two people going in the same direction together. So I'm going to give you a yes, even though we got this. I feel like he's got different sort of feelings about you at the moment. And some of them are love, some of them are not. But I feel like this is a yes answer to this question. And it's going to grow and grow and grow as you grow together in this relationship. But you're going on a nice journey where you both like the same things and want to go the same places and do the same sorts of things together. So yeah, that can be where you not only marrying each other, but you're taking on each other's communities. So you've had a community of people that you hung around. He's got a community of people. You're bringing that together. And it's a nice looking picture with this tree here. At the moment, sometimes it's like, does he love me? Doesn't he love me? Why did he say that? Oh yeah, it feels like he loves me. It could just be a typical male behavior. There's a lot of males that act like that. And you said he is Capricorn. That's an earth sign. Earth signs can tend to be cold with things, and they can be all about the money and the work and what they got to do. And then the love thing, the love thing, you know, they can be like that. So that's the answer to yours. Thank you for hanging around. What have we got going down here, Joanna? Okay, so we got 2 lists, have we? So we've got, okay, so Harmony, that's who I just did, right? Harmony. So after Harmony, we got Puvains. Hang on. Gia Too Little. Melody Rami. Libra, Miss Libra. And then another list got Waiting or Not Guaranteed. We got Mr. Cov, 99. Yubi, Mama B, and Gloria. And then pretty much that's it. So how many people are on there? I've got 6 spots at the moment, Joanna. 6 spots. When I go offline today, I'm going to go somewhere, and plus I've got to do some more recordings for my channel. I had to rush a recording this morning and edit and get it up online, the yes and no, because I hadn't done it. I thought that it was done. Okay, so Melody Rami. Melody Rami. Okay, now these names I'm writing down. When I come back either on Monday or Tuesday on live, Breezy, Ashley, Harmony, and Melody, I won't be doing free readings on those people. They can have a paid reading, but not the free reading until the next day I go on live. So Melody's Will I Ever Be in Love? Will E ever love you again? Will E ever be in love with Melody again? Will E ever be in love with Melody again? E ever be in love with Melody again? If people are skipped, I'll still do 10 people, Joanna. If they come back and say I was skipped and there's still a spot for them, I'll read them. But if it got filled, it's kind of bad luck. But we'll stick to the list and when we get to them. At the moment, the answer to your question, Melody, we got the fox, we got the slyness, we got the negative kind of behavior here, we got gossip and things like that. This is where the person, they need time. But down the track, this can be where a love communication comes through. This could be a text message. It could be that you go out and someone says, I seen E and they said blah, blah, blah about you, that they still love you and miss you or whatever. So I do feel that down the track, there is a possibility that this person will, not only that they love you, but they will let you know, you'll find out that they still feel love for you. But at the moment, I don't know if there was something on your part or their part, but that's where the sly fox, it can be where somebody was doing something they shouldn't be doing. It can be where somebody just sort of took off or whatever. Because foxes hide in the bushes. They come out at night a lot, and they're very quick. But yeah, I think at the moment this person is just doing whatever they need to do. And eventually, yes, you'll have this love thing come through. It does look like it's coming through like a text message, or someone relays a message from this person. All right, Miss Libra. Let's write this one down. Miss Libra. Hopefully I might get a few more donations before I sign out today. I'm just going to eat some more of this before I move on to Miss Libra. Oh, thank you, D. Is that the same D or is that another one? Must be another one, because I wanted people to pay via PayPal, but thank you. Okay. Oh my God. It's the same D. Oh, really? Okay, so up next is D then. Of course, she's paid 10 and 5. That is either, what is it? 2 mini readings, or so 2 separate questions, 2 mini ones, or a detailed reading. So what are you wanting now, D? I'll just do Miss Libra because it's just a mini quick freebie. Will my money get better? Will Libra's money, Miss Libra's money, improve? Will Miss Libra's money improve? Will Miss Libra's money improve? Please post your question, D, for your detailed reading. Oh, look what you got, Libra. This is the money card. This is like hitting the jackpot, but you got the long, hard work ahead. So as long as you put the efforts in and everything, you're going to start to see the results. But this is like a reward, a bonus, a new job, a promotion, whatever. This is the best card you can get when you're asking a financial question. It can even be a windfall. It can be you betting on a lottery or something and you win some money. But that's like the boss and that. This is you working hard. There may be even some sort of travel involved coming up, where you go to a different state or you go to a different country and you start to get more money. But I'm going to give you a yes on that. But there is hard work involved. It's not like where, even though I said that it can sometimes mean a lottery, you got the working hard card. So that's telling me the money you're going to get that's going to improve is going to come through your efforts. It's not just someone's going to knock on the door and say, here's $1 million because I like you. It does happen, but not very often. I'd love to get someone knocking on my door and say, hey, I've been following your channel and everything, and what's your bank account? I'd like to deposit $1 million. I'd be like, yay! And then I'd share the love. Okay, so D, what's coming up over this summer? Full reading. You be paid as well? Where did you be pay? Did you be pay or is you be free? Joanna, what's the story there? Did you be paying PayPal or something, or? I just have to scroll back and have a look. I'm just scrolling back at the moment. My eyes just can't see anything here. All right, let me go to the bottom. What's the story? D is having a detailed reading. What's the story of Yubi though? Is Yubi on the free list, or is Yubi a payment as well? And this is the same D, is it? Yubi's on the free list. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mama B, for clarifying that. I wasn't sure what was going on there. Okay, so D, what's coming up over this summer? Now, are we wanting to know romantically, work-wise? Where's all the timers? There they are. Okay. Detailed reading for D. What's coming up on this over the summer? What's coming up for D 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 over the summer? Because your name's only 3 letters, I'm going to put 6 down. I shouldn't be on camera if I'm going to make faces like that, but I'm looking at an ouch here with your reading. Oh, that's good. All right. Up here, this is either you or somebody else. There could be a hospital or nursing home kind of conversation going on. It looks like somebody that's had some sort of injury or car incident or cut themselves at work or something like that. So there's some sort of ouch thing going on over here. I feel like also if you were planning on having some sort of surgery, it might be plastic surgery, it might be something that you were supposed to get done 2 years ago to fix something. It looks like it's all coming up. The other thing I'm seeing up here is something to do with somebody having a baby boy. They're going to hospital, it looks like cesarean. So there's all sorts of different things coming up with the summer. So you might find out a best friend or a family member. Did you hear they got rushed to the hospital? They've had a baby, they've had a boy. The other thing I'm seeing here is you coming out of the darkness, D. So if you've had arguments with people, if you've had problems with work or lost a job or need money, whatever, it's like something's finally turning around and going in your favor, but you are stuck in the pit. I call it stuck in the pit. That's like where someone's stuck down in depression, anxiety, sleepless nights, anger, frustration. You're too helpful, D. You're showing up as the person that helps everybody. Someone rings you up and you could be dog tired. And I'm thinking of someone I know right now that turns up even though they're going through their own thing. And sometimes you need to say no. But I feel here you're stuck in this thing sometimes where it's very heavy energy. What were you saying there? You want to know romantically and work-wise. Okay. So if this is about romance, this is more about arguments, feeling depressed about something, feeling disjointed from somebody, then this is even thinking about, I just want to be single and go out with lots of people and just not bother. Down here is more about being together in a community of people, but also feeling contented when you're at home in regards to love situation. You do have if you're single right now, this is like where you walk into something and it starts to grow and you go in the same direction with somebody. If you're in a partnership, it looks like it's had some sort of issue, quite a big issue. But financially, when we go back across to that, career path, money. This looks like something government and official. It's almost like you're entitled to a payment. You go to court, you get paid, and you got a shitload of money there. And then you got all these new responsibilities. You got some sort of planning in progress here of what you want to do with your future. And then you got a lot of work up ahead as well. But you're confident and qualified in whatever it is you want to do. In regards to work as well, there may be stuff like either you're working at night or you're working at home on the computer and stuff and, you know, staying up late, sorting things out. You've also got some happy romantic adventures showing up here, but they're with groups of people. It's not where you're just one-on-one with somebody feeling like the moon and the stars is all around you. It's more like enjoyment and parties and get-togethers and traveling places and joining in. But you could be going on some sort of romantic adventure here with somebody. I don't know if this is indicating who the person is, but this is a young energy, possibly an air sign, but I'm feeling more to do with somebody that might be, and as I hear the police, somebody that might be in the police force, somebody that might be in the army, somebody that might be in government or military. So there could be some sort of opportunity there. With work, the same sort of thing. Something you're passionate about with work, you could be signing documents for that sort of thing as well. So let's get more information for D. Oh, you are supposed to have surgery. It looks like it's delayed. See with all the black cards here? This is where if you're waiting to have something done, then it turns up. So this could be September. I know you said summer. Is summer September? Or is that... that's when spring is for us. So spring for us would be autumn, isn't it? Is it autumn for you guys? So summer, autumn. So yeah, in autumn, not summer. So after the summer, then it looks like the possibility, or it could be the 9th of a month. It could be in 9 weeks' time. But yeah, there's some sort of something to do with the surgery there. And then if it's a surgery to correct something or to enhance something or whatever it is, you're very happy with it. This is where you're very happy with the outcome, positive, good results, and then being able to do things or whatever. Let's say it was your leg needs something done and you can't participate in something because of your leg. This is where you get it done, you get through it, you heal up, and then bang, you're participating in what you want. All right. More information for D on love and work and career. Okay, so coming up this summer, we do have a romantic adventure. You've got the lovers coming out. Now, this can be something you're passionate about with work as well and going on that journey. Some sort of karmic thing is coming through here. It could be good and not so good. There's also something to do with some sort of heavy burdens. Like I said here, when people ask you to do something, sometimes I feel like you're too kind and you just don't say no. You need to start saying no because you're getting overloaded over here. But also I feel like there's some sort of news coming through about somebody that's not well. This could be someone from your past. It could also be a family member, someone that you're close to. News is coming through, and when I see like a karmic thing and a sickness thing that I'm feeling, it's usually something like where somebody has had some sort of illness in their body. They were told that they can't eat something anymore or they can't smoke anymore or whatever it is, but they've continued and continued, and now it's here. So there may be some sort of news like that coming through, and that would indicate with the hospital. It does look like it's around a female. It could even be somebody, a neighbor that you're close to or something like that. But yeah, I am picking up on that kind of energy as well. Also, the other way of looking at that is you might find out if somebody did you wrong in the past, D, somebody hurt you, they got bad karma, you're going to find out that the karma's hitting them in some way. Down here, we've definitely got the best card in the deck. So the Sun is telling me that your financial situation, your health, your love life, whatever, the Sun is come out. It looks like a beautiful journey. We do have a Three of Cups. I feel like that's community, family, new friendships. A lot of people, a lot of readers will say, oh, lovers and Three of Cups, it could be third party and that, but I'm not feeling that kind of negative energy. And then we've got the Page of Wands. You're ready to start something new. There could be involvement with children. It could be where you're teaching somebody something. It could be where you're going somewhere to support somebody or they're coming with you. But I feel like you might be going on some sort of love journey here. But you're also making new friends over the summer. There's a new connection going on. Now, whether that's a love connection or it's just a friend, at this stage it's looking like a friend, but you do have lovers there. Okay, so let's just wrap this reading up with a couple of Lenormand, but also what I want you to do is think about a yes and no in your mind, Dee, and thanks again for your double donation there to do a full reading. 1, 2, 3. So just think of a yes and no in your mind. We'll see what we get. Obviously, you need that one. Yes or no for D. I'm going to take top, bottom, and 2 from the top, 1 from the bottom. Okay, nothing else is going to jump. Okay, 2 from the top, nothing jumped. Big surprises are coming, so that's nice. It's in your favor, so something will go the way that you want. You are overthinking something as well. You're worrying about something. And then we have stay with what's real. So these two go hand in hand. You didn't get a yes or a no there, Dee. But you definitely got some good messages there. What was coming up next? Someone will need your help. I feel like you might need to say no. And also you're being told to go for it. Okay, and last 2 cards for your paid reading. And then what are we on to, Joanna? Yubi for a free. Okay, I'll add Yubi to the free list. Okay. So this is for D and the summer. What's coming? I should have read that card that dropped. Okay, these are opposite cards. So some things, like I said, there's some things are negative. Now the snake can represent the doctor, medicine, all of that sort of thing. It is sitting around a female. So I do feel there may be a medical issue cropping up around a female coming up. It may be something hard to take as well. But I also feel that you need to work out who are your friends and who aren't. Who's using you, who's using your time and your energy, and who's actually someone that appreciates your time and energy. So I do feel like some of that sort of feelings going on for you in the summer. And also we got the loyalty. Now the loyalty card can be somebody that's going to meet you and have love and affection and they're going to be true and faithful. Other times it can be loyal to what it is you want in partnerships, in love, in family, whatever it is. Okay, and many blessings. Thank you for your donations today. Everything's going to the car fund at the moment. Once I reach that target with my money, I'm sort of a third of the way there at the moment. So it's slow going because the bill was a lot higher than I thought, but it's done. Can't be helped. All right, I thought that deck felt a bit small. They shouldn't be in there. Haven't got any more. All right, so what are we up to? Ashley, the free list is Yubi, Mama B. I won't write them all down in case I don't do them all, because if more people come in doing payments. Yubi's up next. Yubi. Yubi hasn't had a reading in any of the other lives. So welcome back, Yubi. That means I haven't seen you for at least a week. Okay, what's Yubi's question? Did my teacher, M, like me when he saw me last time? I think you asked a similar question last time, if the teacher was interested in you or something. Yeah, I think that was you. Yeah, because there was a question like that similar about a month ago, I think it was. And the person asked if the teacher was feeling something, like you felt like there was something there. So did the teacher like Yubi when he saw her last time? Yubi, I'm calling you a she. Are you a she? Are you female or male? Because that name Yubi, I don't know if that's male or female name. Did the teacher, I'll just say like Yubi, it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. Did the teacher M like Yubi when he saw her last time? There's some stuff you will never know about this teacher. There's some stuff you will never know about him. It does have the love and desire thing down here, but that is as a community. So the whole class, that he feels a sense of affection towards you and everybody that's in the class. Like he's the teacher and you're the student. And so he feels this closeness with the people, but he may feel a little bit more close to you than other people that are in the class. This over here this is a yes. This is a yes, and this is a sort of a maybe kind of feeling. But I'm going to give you a yes on that he did like you and appreciate you or whatever. But this is showing me somebody that's got the happy families, the happy home. So I don't know if he's married with kids and all of this sort of thing. But yeah, that's normally the happy home card. But you might make him feel very comfortable. Like he feels comfortable in your space when I see that card. Because that's like somebody that makes you think of home. Think of family and home and all of that sort of thing. But anyway, I'm going to give you a yes on that he liked you. Mama B. Okay, let's put Mama B on the list. Mama B. Hey there, Mama B. Okay, Mama B, so you are a moderator. So what did I do last time for the moderator? Not that. Tarot. So we'll give you a tarot energy. We'll give you a yes and no from here. And we will give you... I did a third thing. This deck. This deck. All right, this is for Mama B. Top and bottom. One energy sort of from the tarot, like a vibe, and a yes and no from here. What have we got? Mama B, you did an obsession spell on Michael last year, so he can be obsessed with me. Did it work? I'm an Aries and he's a Libra. Mama B, messing around with obsession, you know what you could do? You could end up with somebody you don't want obsessed with you. You know, somebody that you're like, oh, please go away, you know? Somebody you don't want comes through. You also could have caused him to be obsessed with somebody else, you know? So, got to be really careful with the whole spell thing. I did stuff when I was a teenager and I seen the negative results of some of it and I thought, oh, I'm not risking any of that stuff. But anyway, each to their own. I mean, a lot of people say I shouldn't do this, you know. So here we go. Mama B, did the obsession spell on Michael the Libra work that Mama B the Aries did last year? Soulmate, love, twin flame, meant to be together. And over time, it'll show the results. You got the timing card. So they're both yes. They're both yes, but this is telling me that it didn't work like that, but there's different bits and pieces where this thing, it's made him think about you and maybe not obsessed, because this is more like somebody that wants to have a partnership and be with somebody forever. This is romantic and two people joining together forever and making commitment. But that's a yes. It's a yes. And you said obsession, and look at the picture, like the two swans kissing each other and the love heart there. It's almost like they're in a church and they're meant to be together. And this is soulmate with the Jack of Hearts is at the bottom here. And 2-4 is the two people coming together to create the union. This here is, I'm feeling like some of it worked in a certain way, but other things it's just how that person feels about you. I don't feel it's anything to do with a spell or anything. It's just that the person started to think about you, and then they, because you got a yes and no there. All right, so let's just see Mama B and this Michael character. And it can also, the timing can mean it's the wrong timing for you to have done that to that person. They may be involved with somebody else and then they're not available to you to pursue it, you know. Because a lot of people tell me things like you can cast something on somebody, but they've always got their own free will. And if their free will is, I don't want to eat that chocolate, but you're saying, I want them to eat chocolate, if their free will is stronger, they will eat the chocolate anyway. All right, so let's see. Mama B, you're into spells a lot. It was fun. When I was young, it was fun. Me and this friend of mine, I've even got a photograph, a drawing, a guy that was an artist. He took photos as well. He took a photo of me and my best friend at the time. She's passed over now. And we were in our swimsuits and had our arms around each other leaning, and we were only 16. And he knew that we were all into this cards and witchcraft, and we were even writing stuff in books and putting stuff in the ocean. And he drew a picture and he put flames all behind us, and he was so good. The picture looks identical to the photograph. He was really good at drawing, but he put all flames and he put 666, and he said, here, I did this for you girls because yous are witches, you know. But I've still got that somewhere. I've still got that drawing somewhere. It just reminds me of the fun when I was young, you know, with my friend. Yeah, and she's passed over now, so that was sad. All right, so an energy card for Mama B about what she's doing, the spell and this Michael character. Okay, that wanted to come out for you. Ooh, Mama B, it can cause you sleepless nights. But yeah, this is like where some rushed energy at the bottom here. But yeah, this is telling you it could cause sometimes the things you do. Like I said to me, it's it can make me anxiety. We'll just take the one from the top. Two cards the same. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy with this casting things out. It could be that it's messing with his head. This guy, like it's making him not sleep at night thinking, why am I thinking like this? Why am I thinking about this person or whatever? So that might be the answer there. But I definitely feel like parts of it worked. All right, now this is just yes and no if you want to think about something else or you want to still focus on that. We'll take top and bottom for you, Mama B. You will get what you need, and you need to look more closely at the moment. So we're not getting a yes or a no, but there's your two messages for today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my moderator. Always nice to see you, Mama B. I'd love to see everybody, you know. I wish we could all just turn our cameras on when I'm reading and I can hear you and I can see you. This text thing drives me up the wall. Yeah, anyway, you need to look more closely at what you're doing and what you want to accomplish out of things, and you will get what you want. You'll get what you want, Mama B. All right. Angel's up next for freebie. I see the pen I bought. It's got little flowers floating in some sort of liquid here. I forgot to take the thing off it. I bought that for my notepads and everything. So we got next Angel. Welcome back, Angel. Now, I trust that everybody has been subscribing to the channel for the free readings, or even if you're paid the readings. I do like everybody to subscribe to the channel. It helps out in some way. And please share my channel with people, you know, get the word out there so we get some new people coming through. No worries, Mama B. Have fun. Have fun with what you're doing. How old are you, Mama B? I think if I didn't get married as young as I did, I probably would have continued on with that stuff for a while. But I got married very young and I was a mum, and I sort of stepped back from everything. When I had a baby and everything, I stepped back from all of this sort of stuff for a couple of years. And then I sort of got back into the readings and things, but I never went back down that track of the... I was looking into white magic, you know, the white magic and working with good things. But my brain had a lot of stuff going on about, you know, if somebody did me wrong or whatever, then I wanted to get back at them. But yeah. But yeah, now I wouldn't do that sort of stuff. Oh, you're 27 and Michael's 50. Ooh, okay. And John's 29. Okay, so John's closer to your age. You know what? I always thought that this John guy, I thought you were 24, and I thought this John you ask about was about 40-something. So I was way off base with what I thought there. Angel, did my ex-love forget me and get into an affair with another girl, or does he still... No, hang on. We're just going to ask one part of that question, Angel, because that's yes or no. You know what I mean? Like, you want the first part to be no, and then the next part is, or does he still think of you? You want that to be yes. You know what I mean? So we'll ask, which part do you want me to ask, Angel? Do you want me to ask, is your ex still thinking about you? Or do you want me to ask, has your ex moved on and with another girl now and let you go? Was Michael the one that when I'd done readings on you before, Mama B, that you felt that he was, I'd say, oh, somebody wants to put a ring on the finger? Because that soulmate, twin flame, the swans thing, that's every woman's dream that wants to get married or be in a solid commitment with someone where they only have eyes for you. But I know in the past I've done readings and I said there's some other male here that wants more than just a bit of fun. They want to put a ring on your finger. So is that Michael the one that you would mention that you said, I know who that is? So the first one, did your ex forget you and move on? Okay, so Angel, has Angel's ex got involved? Has Angel's ex got involved with another girl and moved on from her? Has Angel's ex got involved with another woman and moved on? These two cards are actually no. This can be the secret. It can be like an affair with somebody whilst they're still in love with somebody. It can also be somebody that's with somebody and married or whatever, and they've got something going on the side because it's secrets and it's coffin. It's also where something is done and moved on. But this is the mountain cards. It's where it's too hard. It's too hard to move forward at this stage. So I'm going to give a no on that first question. That this person hasn't sort of let you go, hasn't moved on completely. They want to with this 9 energy. The 9 of diamonds is like somebody wanting to be single, wanting to do their own thing. It might just be telling me that they didn't actually go with somebody else, but they've moved on. Because this card can be, it's dead, it's gone, it's finished. And so the 9 is also somebody standing alone. But this here is where there may be some other sort of drama going on around this person you're asking about, this ex. There may be medical issues going on. There may be work issues going on. But this is like somebody that's facing a lot of mountains and they're trying to work out how to get to the other side. But the energy for yes and no is no with both those cards for now. So he may have got a new friend or something, but moved on and with this other person and forgot about you. I don't think this person will ever forget about you. This is like where somebody holds something inside and they don't tell people about it. So I don't think he's completely cut you out of his mind, whether he's got somebody or not. I just don't think he's cut you out. Okay, no worries. So moving right along. Oh, what's that? Kundalini energy. I've never heard of that before, Joanna. I'm just reading what you're suggesting with Mama B, that she taps into her Kundalini energy. I might have to look that one up. And dark feminine energy. Oh, so Mama B's asking you the same thing. What is it? The moment you let go, men will start to chase you. Yeah, I've never heard of them before either, Mama B. You set up the boundaries and they're all in your power. And when you are able to seduce a guy with natural energy than with any kind of words. Yeah, I understand what you're saying there, Joanna. It's like, oh, did I write angel down? Yeah, I did. I've got 2 readings to go on the free list, so we'll just take a little breather at the moment. Was there anybody left on the list anyway, or are we done? You're going to the fridge. Yeah, so yeah, sometimes you can, I've seen this happen where you can be in a crowd of people and then somebody will walk in the room and they catch your attention and nothing's said. Nothing at all. And they might not even be wearing anything different than anybody else. Everybody might be in the same clothing, but one individual, their energy, they can walk into a room and they can walk into a room and bring everything down, or they can walk into a room and everybody's like, who is that? And then a connection can happen. And you don't even need to write anything down or whatever. The person just comes towards you. Oh, everything's done? All right, well, it's 1 o'clock, so that's good timing for me. I'm going to go eat a yogurt and I had plans of something I needed to do. I'm just trying to work out how long it will take me to drive there to do that. What's the date? I think I've got time to do it next week maybe. Oh, my watch is dead. Well, my watch has died at the right time. You don't have sleepless nights, so it must be Michael, because in the obsession spells, I chanted that he wouldn't be able to sleep without thinking about me 24/7. Okay, well, read it. Like, I always like that. Like, if someone does a reading on me and they'll feel what they feel with the reading, but then I might see something that makes sense with like what you just said. So the sleepless nights and things going round and round in your head, I thought that what I was seeing was that's what it's going to create for you with what you're doing. But if that part of what you were putting out there, well, that's telling me that, yes, it worked. That sometimes he's like, why am I thinking about her? Like, why is she in my head so much? Yeah. So anyway, I just thought about something then and I totally went off target. So we did 8 freebies today, so that's good. And we had a couple of payments, which was even better. But anyway, I've got to get some things done. I've got to get some recordings done, so I need to go and eat. But I also wanted to get out and either walk outside or walk on a treadmill. So depending on what the temperature is out there, which I can't check on here, I'll check online. I'll either go for a walk on my new gym that we're going to now, or I'll go for a walk down at the beach and just get out of the house and breathe. Oh, he's into that as well. Got to be really, really careful with that kind of stuff then, Mama B. I can see that kind of stuff can go very, very wrong when you've got two people that are not only aware of how that all works, but they do that kind of stuff as well. You might have done it on each other. You might have done things on each other. Oh, P is still here. No, I can read a quick yes or no for P if you post the question really quickly, and then I'm out of here. You're just in time. I've just seen that because it's just a quick 2-card thing. What's your question, P? Unless you've gone already. I'm not doing 12 anymore, Joanna. I'm doing 10. Yeah, post your question, P, if you're here. P. Just drink some tea. I feel like eating, what do you call it, gozleme, spinach and feta gozleme for my lunch. And the only place I can get it now is this one that does it really thick just near where I live. I might go and buy that and bring it home because the place I'm thinking about is out and I'd have to drive out there and I don't really want to drive out there again. I went out there the other day. Okay, so... Oh, you're going to ask next time to see if he actually did something on you to make you attracted to him. Yeah. That was just so that other people get a chance, Mama B. But if I go live on Monday and then we're sitting like this and I've only done 8 free readings and you're here, we'll see. We'll see, you know. All right, so... But yeah, even moderators and people that just come in, I just felt like a lot of people were missing out and coming in and the list was full. And then we'd get, you know, to the free list and the people that took those spots, they weren't here. And then I'd start reading who was here. And then I was wanting to leave and then people were coming back. So I thought 4 people on the free list. We'll see how we go. Then I do the paid readings and then we'll go back to them. But also there was people coming in, the same people were every day getting a reading. And I just felt that wasn't fair to people that weren't getting a reading, you know. And I want to be fair with people. Is me and my Leo meant to get married, be together forever in real life in the future? So I'm assuming you've got something going with somebody that you're not actually with by that question there. P wants to know, is the Leo and her meant to be married and together in real life in the future? P wants to know, will her and the Leo be married in real life together in the future? And then I'm done, girls. I'm finished. Mama B, I suggest that you go and look up those things that Joanna said there and see what they're all about. Tapping into those energies. Sounds interesting. P wants to know, will the Leo and her be together and married in real life in the future? I remember when I used to chat on that Pal Talk thing years ago. There's your answer. I don't know if you know what these cards mean there, P. But that's physical, that's sexual attraction, that's 2 people together. And the Swan card means it's 2 people that are meant to be together, join in a union, and swans pick one partner forever. So the answer to your question is a yes and yes, that you 2 will come together and be together and meant to be on this journey. This is friendship and sexual and all of that kind of thing. And then this is something with that, as well as solid connection between two people, I take this reading for me. I like this. Yeah, I was going to say, on that Pal Talk thing I used to do, I remember there was this lady, and I think she was in Australia, and I think the guy that she used to talk to, he was, not a warlock, but something like that. He did spells or something like that. And she was out here, and they actually did I'd never seen it, but they told me about it, and other people were online. When they were online, they actually did a marriage across the internet. They had their cameras going, and they had somebody that married them. And then I asked people, was it legal? Like, was it real? And they said, no, it wasn't real, because it was just, a thing they did between them online. And she never ended up marrying him. It turned out that this guy was actually married, and he told her all this bullshit that he had no money and everything. And then I was online one day, and I seen his name there, and I seen his camera going, and he had told her he had no house, no nothing. And I said, I seen him, and he was sitting in a house with a fireplace and Christmas presents and kids' toys in the background. And it turned out that he was at home, and he was with his kids, and she was devastated. Like, she thought it was just him and her. But yeah, I'll never forget that. She ended up marrying some guy that was loaded, and he died, and she got his house, his car, his money, everything. So she ended up being a really rich widow. And the guy she married, she loved him, so she was devastated when he died. But yeah, I remember that. I remember the marriage between the two of them. I can't remember their names. I just remember that it turned out that luckily she didn't go there. And there was another one. She left her family and her husband and everything in Australia. She went to be with this person that she was going to be with and marry, and they promised to marry, to surprise him. She went to where he said he lived, and it was a vacant block of land. There was no house ever built there. And then she went to where he said he worked, because he'd sent photos of his work and everything. She walked in and said, I'm here to see Terry. I think his name was Terry. And they said, oh, she's out the back. And she went, oh, no, this is a guy, Terry, blah, blah, blah. And they went, no, that's our boss. That's a female. So it turned out that she gave up her whole life in Australia with her kids. Oh, no, she might have been in New Zealand. She gave up her whole life, her kids, her family. She went across to this foreign country. She told her husband she didn't want to be here anymore, and she ended up going there on a lie. The person didn't have a house, and they were a female, and they were a lesbian. So yeah, strange things can happen with all of this stuff, But anyway, I'm going to get going. And everybody take it easy and have a beautiful weekend, people. And I should be back on Monday live and earning some money and doing some freebies and having some chit chat like this. But anyway, Mama B, Joanna, thank you so much. And Joanna, I hope you have a beautiful weekend. And I don't know if you're leaving for your home country or wherever it is you're going, but have a safe trip and be happy, smile. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Let me just turn this off. Boom.